I was confirmed in a church back home, but I never really felt connected to it.
A lot of my friends don't attend church. They are sort of frustrated with the traditional church.
Things like, oh, it's too rigid, or it's too old-fashioned, or the...
People are judging where they shouldn't be judging.
I think a lack of open doors would be very unappealing. Unwelcomeness is just an immediate turnoff for a lot of people.
They vote with their feet by leaving.
We're in a generation of young people who want to do, not talk about.
We want to feel like purpose and need to find meaning.
Like a church, I think, is supposed to be like a force of hope and restoration in a community.
It's really nice to feel like I'm contributing to the community in some way where I live and getting to know people that I may not have met in another circumstance.
We don't really realize that. There's kind of hurt everywhere in the world, even in your community.
In an ideal church, we would be giving space to all members of the church to contribute and to be an active role.
Everyone has new ideas to bring to the table, new perspectives, new ways that God's speaking to them, so...
Reach out and ask, what did we think?
Understand that when we cross-pollinate our demographics, we get a richer version of the kingdom.
And they also need like children worship leaders helping out in the children's ministry, and I think that would be really fun as well.
I think the church needs more young male leaders.
I would really enjoy taking, I guess, a bigger role.
I've actually helped out with a youth group as well, being a leader. And it's really cool to then kind of have that same effect on the younger kids and kind of show interest and really dive into their lives as well.
I love their willingness to innovate, their willingness to try new things.
We just run in circles sometimes with ideas. When I'm 21 years old, I'm invincible, the world's my oyster. But there's so much wisdom that's out there that just wants to just pour into you.
You've got people much older than you, much wiser than you, able to help you with your faith or with anything in life, really.
Faith isn't individual. It's relying on other people and having people rely on you.
Older people reaching out to younger people and saying, hey, let's grab coffee is important because they've been there.
Are you there for me? Do you support me and back me up when the going gets tough?
It is okay to have doubts, and it is okay to not have it all together. And it's okay to be broken and you're still loved.
I think that it's important to just remember that it is a two-way street, and it's learning from each other.
Listening is really, really important.
They are more inquisitive than I was at that age. And they challenge conventions. And through that lens, I'm learning to be that curious as well.
Oh yeah, I'm dealing with that right now. Like, tell me how you figured it out. And
they're helping our generation to be more engaged in what we do, knowing that they're leaving behind people who will work hard and give their best. That's ultimately what I believe is going to make the world a better place. So,
and to me, that's the purpose of every day that God gives us. We should all be seeking to grow and learn from others.
It's so energizing. It's humbling.
I think the only thing to gain is joy.
For me, there's nothing more important than investing in another human being and to help them see within themselves the image of God